Hey everybody, it's another day at, guess where?
The boatyard.
Yeah, the boatyard. Going to try to finish up some projects that we left behind. I'm going to try to get the fireplace out today. It is giving me a run for my money. I'm going to try to get that thing out, see what we're dealing with behind it. And I think that's pretty much all we're going to try to do today. Nancy overdid it yesterday and her back's just a little bit sore.
More than a little bit. I can hardly move. But
Just a little bit.
yeah.
She's going to try to be doing some filming today. We're going to get the fireplace out and just see where we end up and how ambitious we get. That's our goal today.
Plan some projects for the next couple weekends and see what we want to try to tackle. Since we don't have the engine yet, we could look at possibly starting to install some type of electrical, maybe getting some plumbing put in.
The electrical panels. It's a beautiful thing. It's So we do have those. We can get those fitted. Try to figure out where they're going to live. Besides that, there's a ton of little things that we could do. One thing I do want to get done before we leave is I want to measure to see how much marine grade plywood we need for the floors. So we can go source that and get that obtained so we don't have to play hopscotch on the floor anymore on where to step and where not to step. So looking forward to that one. Tell you what, let's get this fire started and get the fireplace out.
Sounds good to me. Let's go.
Let's go. This is the insulation that we'll have to remove out of here. It's help protect the heat. That's heavy.
I'm sure it is.
That's full of rust,
I'm sure it is.
as we saw.
So
This is what salt water does to regular metal and steel.
what you working on, love?
I'm replacing the bit in the rotary tool here that I seem to break all the time. And then what I did is we have an opening for where the electrical panels go. And I'm using 1/4 inch plexiglass. It gives a little bit of stiffness to it. And I'm going to cut a square out to go inside the opening. And once I cut the square out, I'm going to cut squares inside it to put my 2 electrical panels in. This one's for AC, like what you use to plug in anything in your house. And this is DC for like all my lights and fans and electronics. So these are going to go right here like this, and that's going to leave me room for expansion. So if I wanted to, I could even add another breaker panel in if I wanted.
Oh, isn't that nifty?
So what I'm going to do is use a rotary tool and cut this square out, make sure it all fits. I'm going to dry fit it in the hole. Then I'm going to mock up where the panels are going to go, and I'm going to cut holes out where the panels will slide in this, and I'll screw them in. So time to cut. Now, I'm going to go dry fit it.
So where is it going at? In this hole right here?
So, as I'm walking around here in the engine room, back behind here is this piece of wood. And what I'm going to do is hopefully put this right here, and it's going to fit. Like that. So I'll mark some holes. I'll mark some holes back here where I want to put the little screws to go in, hold it into this piece of wood. And then I'll bring the panels in and mark where they're going to go.
Okay.
So any of the markings, there's protective sheeting on both sides of this, like you see right here. So it's going to be spotless. And then what I'm going to do is peel off one side and spray paint it black so you can't see in the engine room. That's what's next. That's how you drill a hole. Buy a boat, she said. It'll be fun.
That's what you said. He's in the bucket of screws. So every screw that we find, we pave and it goes in a bucket, and that's what he's looking in.
Yes, really bucket.
Because stainless steel screws are like gold. You don't lose them.
A lot of truth to that.
Look, we have floors. Temporary. You're only making some of the holes bigger?
Yes. Because I only have found 4 screws, and that's just enough to hold it to mock it up. So that's what I'm looking at. So now what I need to do is find a smaller drill bit. That'll work. So we'll take this here. There's my first hole. Okay.
That didn't work.
It worked. I'll show you what I did. I didn't make the hole big enough, and it cracked it right in here. See all that bubble? That's a crack. See how I blew it out?
Oopsies.
But it wasn't, so... What you don't want to do is crack your fiberglass or your plexiglass. So now that that's done, we're going to try it again. My 4 screws, which they should, just to show you, drop right in the hole. So that'll work now. My goal is to not drill through the wall and put a hole through the other side.
Please don't. I got enough work to do on here already.
Alright, so we'll put that there. Brings that up to there.
Why do you keep changing?
Because what I'm doing is I'm drilling a pilot hole inside the wood so I don't split the wood out. So now that I've drilled the hole, I pull the drill bit out and I put the screwdriver bit in so I can run a screw in. There we go. Now it's time to mock it up out here.
Are you gonna put them in with glue?
What's that?
The screws?
No.
I ask because there's all kinds of glue all over this boat with screws.
Yes. There is no weather that's going to get to. Sorry, there's no weather that's going to get to here, so I don't need to put glue on. What I am probably going to do is I'm going to try to drill a hole the right size and thread it into the plexiglass. Sorry, plexiglass. But what I should do is get a nut and a bolt and just through bolt it. And that way I'm not worrying about cracking it, which is probably what I'll end up doing. Which means a trip to West Marine. So now I'm just thinking, how am I going to make it straight? Because I don't want it crooked. What I did is I marked dimensions that I wanted to rough cut out. And this is inch and a quarter, it looks like. Which is about the same.
Measure twice, cut once.
Here's what I'm going to do. I just marked the outside of the opening. I'm going to go take the screws out of this and pull it back out where I have more room to work on it.
What you doing?
Well, I measured out a close cut to have this fit through here. So now I'm just cutting a hole and I'm going to trim it up as I go. Get it as tight as fit as I can.
Now you got a big old hole.
Now I got a big hole. I should come close, but not perfect. Because like I said, I want to make it as tight as I can. Fit in here.
Oops.
Oh! It'll buff out.
It adds character.
So after I measured out the holes and cut the holes out, I took my multi-tool and marked where, or a pin and marked where all 4 holes went and drilled 4 holes. This panel came with mounting screws, so I used 2 for this one and 2 for this one. So the next thing I'm going to do is plexiglass. I'm going to take all this apart again and pull the plastic off the back and spray paint the whole plexiglass. So that way it's black and you're not going to see through it and blends in with all these panels. And once that's done, I can put all the mounting screws in and permanently affix it in. But this is going to be my 110 power, so we can turn those on and off. And these are my DC for all my lighting and whatnot, which when we figure out what we're going to hook up where, we'll label them. So this is about as far as I can go for now. What we're going to do to finish this off is I'm going to go ahead and sand all this down on the side and just hit it with some urethane to get rid of the white bilge paint that somebody's put across the top.
Was that me? Did I do that?
No, I think I did that. Also, what I had to do, there's these metal pieces here and there's a slot in the top. There's a piece of plexiglass that slides down over this, so when something's turned on, you don't walk by and accidentally turn it off. Like the navigation lights at night, or navigation equipment, autopilot, everything else. So that's going to go over here so you can still see through it, but not turn everything on and off. So you just slide it up, turn on and off what you need, and slide it back down. And we have that at the house, but I think part of it's broken, but we'll look at it. If not, we might have to make a new one. So I'm ecstatic with this. It's turned out just about how I wanted. Took a lot of measuring. Hopefully what we'll do is when we come back next weekend, this will be black, the panels will be mounted, and we'll have wire and we can hook the AC side up and get power to it. So I'm very happy about that. But yeah, I love how it fit. I love the spacing. It turned out, I think, really good. Yes, this is a gray panel, this is a black. This used to be the same color as this, but we got this one used, and there was some corrosion, and it didn't look good, so I brushed it down and painted it. So, and this is going to be the same color as the back. So, I'm pumped. I'm super excited. Very happy. Hey guys, well, we're at the end of our weekend again. We got quite a bit done today. We got the fireplace out. I got the bilge vacuumed out and cleaned up. Got the electrical panel cut out and fitted. I'm ecstatic with the work that got done this weekend.
We realigned the floor too, so now we're not walking on holes.
Yes, we did realign the floor. We figured out we needed 1 sheet of 1/2-inch marine grade plywood, and we'll grab that and put that down next week. And we can just cut up and use the existing plywood to patch the little access holes that we need. So yeah, I'm ecstatic with the work that got done this weekend, let alone today. Yeah, it's been a really, really good weekend. If you like what we're doing, please pay us a compliment and hit that like and subscribe button down below. Your like and subscribe means the world to us. We appreciate each and every one of you that do watch our videos and channel. Also comment below what you want to see, good, different, anything educational that you can add to what we're doing would be phenomenal. We don't know everything. We don't even claim to know what we're really doing, but we research the putt out of it to try to figure out what is the best way to do it, what is accepted by the I forgot. I'll link them here, but there's an association that governs rules as far as what wire we need, what plumbing we need, all sorts of stuff. I think it's AYBA Association. So we refer to them quite a bit as well. If you want to support this project, you can go over to Patreon and look up SV Free Spirit. There's many benefits over there for you as well. They're also on our website, sv-freespirit.com, is an Amazon list that if you want to purchase something directly to go on the boat or for this project, you can do it right from there. Also, there's other ways to give. If you want to give cash donations, we are a 501c3 not-for-profit. All you U.S. taxpayers, that means anything you donate to us is 100% tax deductible off your taxes. That's a good thing. We're happy to help you guys learn, as well as have us have a boat where we can show you the world and how it's done. It's not all peaches and cream and gravy and wonderful. It's a lot of hard work.
Yes, it's not all sparkles and rainbows. I'm not seeing any unicorns yet.
Nope. It's a lot of hard work. There's a lot of disappointment. There's a lot of downs. Highs that you get are extreme. It's amazing what you can do. And we're trying to share all those with you, the good and the bad, the highs and the lows. Again, please like and subscribe. We'll see you next weekend. Bye, guys.